Walking into the gym when you're over 60 can feel very intimidating. The younger crowd, the big space, all the equipment, and not knowing really what to do, feeling really intimidated and overwhelming. But the gym is the best place that you can be when you're at this age, because this is where you build all the foundations, train the right way, and you get better results at the age of 60. I'm Patrick, and I'm going to walk you through a complete full body workout for everyone over the age of 60. Okay, first exercise, you can do a treadmill, you can do the cross trainer, whatever you want. I like to do the assault bike. It's against resistance, so it gets the heart rate pumping. It's good for the joints. So when you're over 60, you don't want to really kill your joints at the start. You want to warm them up properly. So that's why I like to get everyone over the 60 just to do a quick 2-minute warm up. Nothing crazy, nothing fast. You're not going to go full ball. It's just a steady state. Same thing you would do on a treadmill, same thing you do on a cross trainer. Just trying to get the heart rate a little bit up, but not too much, just to warm up the body, warm up the legs, warm up the hands, just like so with the shoulders. Go a little bit fast, and then just sort of, maybe chit chat to someone if you are, going to the gym with someone, or if you're training to your trainer, whatever it is. You want to still be able to maintain a conversation, so you're not going too hard, but just enough work that you really feel it in your muscles and joints. You feel like you're warmed up and you're ready to go into the first exercise. But warm-ups are crucial for everyone over the age of 60. If you're not doing a proper warm-up, you're going to hurt yourself in the gym, and then you'll create injuries, imbalances, and you won't want to go to the gym again. Especially at the age of 60, it's important to warm up properly. Okay, so after you've warmed up on the bike and your legs and your arms you're ready to go, first exercise I like to do all my clients that are over the age of 60, you can do a leg press, you can do, hamstring curl, whatever you want. I like to do a leg extension. It just builds up the quads. Now, when you're hitting the age of 60, chances are you've got a lot of muscle wear and tear or muscle wastage, which is a lot of the common problem that I see with everyone over 60s that I deal with. So I want to build up their legs, not as fast as possible, but just try and build up the foundations right from the ground up. So the best exercise that I love to do with my clients is a leg extension. You can do a leg press. It's amazing, yes, I agree, but leg extensions and the leg kicks are really, really, really good. So what I mean by that is you're going to stand up, pretty much sit up tall, have the padding across your ankle, sort of shin level, and then you're going to kick your legs up as high as you can in the air, squeeze your quads as hard as you can. Now, it's going to activate the VMO, which is here, sits on top of the knee, and that's what you're trying to build. You're trying to build the strength through and support the knee as much as possible, because when you're the age of 60, you're going to have a lot of knee problems. You're going to have a lot of muscle wastage around that joint. So the best exercise is leg extensions like this. So as you can see with my legs, you squeeze the quads as hard as you can, tense as hard as you can. It's building the strength and the ligaments and the muscles around the kneecap, so you don't get knee soreness when you're walking up and down stairs. A common I see, and I'll just do the exercise just to show you, but a common problem that I see with a lot of clients that I'm seeing that are over the age of 60, they get a lot of knee issues when they're walking upstairs and then walking downstairs. So the tracking and the ankles and the feet and the knees, there's a lot of weaknesses around the knee joint. So building your VMOs or building the quads, and that's probably the main target for everyone over the age of 60. Second exercise after our warm-up is a lat pull-down machine. Now, why do I do a lat pull-down with everyone over the age of 60? A second common issue that I see after the legs is postural issues. So a lot of people that I see in my gym over the clients is just a lot of clients that are hunched forward. So they have really tight chest, tight shoulders, and a weak back. So the biggest muscle besides the legs that you want to build when you're over the age of 60 is your back, because you're going to have a lot of weaknesses around there and years and years and years of bad posture whilst you're sitting at your desk working or whatever you do for a living. Most 60-year-olds that I see really have a bad posture, so doing a lot of back work to really create that tension through. So lat pull downs go like this. Grab the cable, you're going to take a seat, find the weight that works best for you, Now, the simple cues for these are just simply is you're going to lean back, your hands up here, and you're going to bring your shoulders down, depress the shoulders, and then pull the bar towards your chest. Squeeze your back as hard as you can, chest pushing out that way. So what does that look like? You're going to lean back, you're going to squeeze, lower your shoulders, squeeze your back as hard as you can together, come back up. You don't want to go too down, you don't want to go too far up. You want to go to that medium line to really hit your lats to fix your back. Because if your back is not strong enough, if you're doing this, it's just arms. And if you're doing too high, just arms again. So you're going to want to lean back halfway down, pull, squeeze, and release. Halfway down, pull, squeeze, and release. Again, with all these exercises today, you want to build up as much as you can. So sets and reps really don't mean much. You want to do 3 sets, 4 sets, 12 reps, whatever you want to do, but you want to get as much volume as you can into your training when you're at the age of 60. Okay, third exercise after our warm-up is seated dumbbell shoulder press. These are the exercises I'm going to show you are not groundbreaking. They're simple, but when you're at the age of 60, you want to keep things simple. You don't want to overcomplicate everything, and you want to fix the issues that you already have at the age of 60. So this whole program that I'm showing you today is the common problems I see with a lot of my clients who are in their 60s. Now, why do I do seated seated dumbbell shoulder press? Is again, like the lat pull down machine, a lot of clients have that bad posture. Once they have that forward posture, forward shoulder, the shoulders are very, not tight, they're very weak. Because of the chest being so tight, pushes the shoulder in, so the shoulders become very weak. So once you start building shoulders, you might feel actually a little bit of pain, but that's because your shoulders have been in such a weak position for a long period of time, 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50 years, depending on who you are and what you did. That's creating an imbalance. So seated, a lot of people do standing shoulder press. I don't like doing standing because you can use your legs as a bit of a jump to cheat yourself. I don't like that. Seated, it actually focuses on form, technique, and just really driving through the shoulder part. So, what do I mean by this? Grab dumbbells. You're going to, now, sit up tall as high as you can, stick your chest out, rotate your shoulders back. So you're really sitting up tall. Now, you're going to bicep curl the weights up, turn your wrists open, and go above your head, just like so. Down, turn, and back down. What do I add in the full rotation with the bicep curl? It's just a really great way to do shoulder press. I don't like having the weights up here the whole time because the body can fatigue very quickly and people tend to sort of lean back, push or lean forward because they're getting very tired very quickly. So adding in the, just helps do the exercise right, if that makes sense. It makes it simplified, makes it actually more of a shoulder workout rather than a back workout, depending on how weak the person is. So curl, turn, press, just like so. Again, sets and reps don't really matter, but you want to do as much as you can. 3 sets, 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps, as much as you can. Because once you get into the age of 60, it's all about volume. You want to do as much as you can, just like so, to really build on top of your weaknesses that you have in and around your body. Okay, next exercise, a cable chest press. Now, why I like to do the cable chest press for over 60s. Now, as you can see, I've sort of followed a pattern. So the legs, the back, the shoulders, and now the chest. So you want to fix every part of a person's posture or body when they're at the age of 60 because they've got a lot of imbalances in every part of their body. Now, the next part is a cable chest press. Why do I like to do the cable chest press? Is because it focuses on not just the chest, but also the core. That's why I like to do standing and the cables, because when you're standing and the cable's like this, you need to have your core on in order to do the proper form like so. If you don't have your core on, you're just gonna lean back or lean forward and you're gonna feel it in the wrong spots. So how does that look like? Grab both cables, take a step forward, 1 foot back, and you're gonna sort of basically bend your elbows, come as far back as you can, and then come forward as you can. Wrap your arms around. So pretend a simple cue that I like to find is if someone is standing in front of you and you're going to wrap your arms around them like so. So you're going to go around, drawing a square, wrapping your arms around them just like so. Squeeze your chest as hard as you can together. Pretend that there's a hand in the middle of your chest and you're going to squeeze as hard as you can just like so. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I like doing the 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. That just sort of keeps the body straight in alignment, but also holds the core in place, just like so. So you're not leaning forward. So it's a nice little trick for people to do once they're like this. Especially at the age of 60, they need to be balanced and stabilized, which a lot of people in their 60s don't have that balance because they're getting a little bit older and they have that muscle wastage. So it's all about proper form, proper technique once you get to these ages. Last but not least, donkey kicks or banded or cable glute kicks. Now, why do I do this one with the 60s? Because glutes are very weak. In every person that I've ever met over the age of 60 in my studio, everyone has weak glutes because they haven't trained them before or they haven't trained them enough. And as the years go on, when you get older, you start to, again, like I say, the buzzword of today's video is muscle wastage. So a lot of clients don't really have any strength in their glutes. So I like to focus on the main exercises, but the main muscles of the body. How do you do these? Now, well, here we go. You're going to wrap your, in every gym that you'll see, there is a band that you can, or a band that you can wrap around and hook on to the cable. Now, you'll see this in a lot of gyms. So grab onto the bar. You're going to squat down. You're going to lift one leg, the one that has the cable around your ankle, and you're going to kick out and then squeeze your bum cheek as hard as you can, and then back forward. You can straighten your leg, you can bend the leg. You can do both, it doesn't matter, one or the other. The straightening and bending hits different parts of the bum cheek, that's all. So I prefer to do both, not one or the other. You want to do both because you want to hit all parts of the glutes. So, squat and then stick out. You're going to do about 15 kicks. I like to do 15 on each side before you get to change. You want to squeeze your bum cheek at the top for 1 second and then back down again. So squeeze at the top. I'll just do a full set just to show you, just like so. Really try and emphasize kicking your leg out, really squeezing the bum cheek as hard as you can. It's a simple exercise, but done effectively, you really feel it in your glutes. And if you're 60 watching this, you're going to feel this exercise a lot because you either haven't done it before or you haven't done it properly. So you're going to feel it all in the right places. And it's one of the best exercises to build strong glutes in the gym. That was my full body workout for everyone over the age of 50. If you loved that video, please give it a go. Give the workout a go. Let me know how you go in the comments. And you know the drill by now. If you love that video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the love.